Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are starting our Spring into Fitness challenge. So I hope you join me for the next 4 weeks while we just get in great shape together, okay? So spring is kind of a time of renewal, of regrowth. We can let go of old habits, we can form new habits, we can kind of let go of some of our lazy patterns from the winter when we were cold and didn't want to do anything, kind of come into spring and do a lot more. So today I wanted to show you a way to strengthen your arms without using your wrists. So at any point, if as the arm workouts get harder through this challenge, if they're feeling like, oh, too much, you can always come back to this workout because this is going to be a wrist-friendly workout. Okay, so I want you to come into a comfortable seated position. Maybe you're sitting like this, maybe you're sitting in a chair, maybe you're sitting crisscross applesauce, just whatever feels a little bit better for you. And we're gonna start with a little bit of a warm up here. So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you bring your arms up as wide as you can and then bring them and cross them over. So bringing them up, let's cross them over that other way, yeah? So we're just checking in on our shoulders. Can your palms facing down? How high can you lift your hands? How's it feeling today? Gorgeous. So I've been redoing my pond in my backyard. So we have a pond and I don't know. So the person who made it before, like they had a vision and I don't see that vision. So we've been going through and we've been redoing the pond. And so this weekend I spent a lot of time with a sledgehammer hacking out concrete to make the shape of the pond more of what I wanted it. So yeah, that was, of course I had help, obviously I had help. But my wrists are over from it. Okay, so we're gonna bring our arms out like we're little robots. Let's just bring them up and bring them down. So chest, knees, and lift a nice strong core. You can always stand up if seating doesn't feel good for you. We're just gonna sit here. So every Monday we're gonna do a new arm track and every week it's gonna get a little bit harder. So the way that I've organized Spring into Fitness is we've got a arm strengthening workout for the week, we've got a leg strengthening workout for the week, and then we have 2 Pilates classes. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, so tomorrow I'll be on the lookout, we're gonna have a Pilates class, it's gonna be amazing. And then Fridays we're gonna do a flexibility track. So it's gonna be like a flexibility workout. So we're gonna do a little bit of strength training or a little bit of warming up the muscles before we go into some intense stretches because we're hopefully gonna get a little bit more flexible. So my point of the whole Spring into Fitness challenge is I want you to feel stronger. I want you to feel better connected to your body, feel less pain in your body. That's why we're doing so much Pilates. And then also work on that flexibility. That's the thing I get asked for the most is how do I get more flexible? So we're gonna do it together, all right? So we're gonna hold it here, let's lift it up. Ooh, so lifted chest, nice strong core, pull that navel in. Oh, you got it. Ooh, ooh. And I've been in sort of a fitness rut, so I'm like, let's just do a mega challenge together, okay? So I want you to, starting this challenge, there's a blog post below that will explain everything of the challenge of how you can join. It's completely free, it's for everybody, and there'll be a thing down below, but I want you to take a before picture and I want you to answer some questions. So I have a little journal prompt throughout the week. And then on the weekends, I have a challenge for you to walk more than you normally walk. So whether it's a 20-minute walk, whether you walk for an hour, sometime this weekend as a part of this Spring into Fitness, you are gonna walk it out, kind of get more steps, okay? So that's how we're gonna get in shape together. So week 1, I think the challenge, I gotta double check, but I think the challenge this week is to try to drink a gallon of water every day. So join me, 2 liters or a gallon, whatever your metric system is. Are we gonna hold it here? Let's squeeze it in. Open it up. I'm like, how much can we tox or discharge from our shoulders? Ooh, coming back to that breath. And I've been trying to listen to your guys' feedback, so I'm trying to reduce the sound. I'm trying to get the lighting better. I'm trying to make my videos better for you guys. Ooh, but really, I just want you to work out. You know, I want to encourage you to work out. I want to give you the tools so you can get in shape. You don't have to pay for a trainer like me. You know, I charge $85 an hour. You don't have to pay for me. You could just get it all for free right here. You just gotta do it. Now, if you want the discipline, you can always hire me and I will call you and be like, hey, working out. What are you working out? I also am a health coach, so if you need a little bit of guidance of just living a healthier lifestyle, taking your health more seriously, we can always meet once a week. For that, I think my rates as a health coach start at $45. I'm gonna put it all up on my blog, so you're gonna see it all. So click below, theaberkey.com. Ooh, how we feeling? We feeling good? Okay, so we're gonna warm up our wrists just a little bit. One of the things that we don't think about is our poor hands, right? So we're gonna flick it out. So just flick it out. Just flicking it out. Ooh, so if you have any sort of wrist injuries, this is a great thing to do before you do any type of movement, before you even take that yoga class. It's just to warm up those wrists a little, tell them, hey, you know, I care about you. I want you to function efficiently. As you know. Ooh. Nice. Gorgeous. All right, so we're going to lay down on your side. Now this is weird. So you're gonna take that bottom hand, and what I want you to do is I want you to give yourself a hug. And we're gonna bring this top hand in front of us. Now if this hurts your wrist, make a fist, okay? You can always make a fist right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna push ourselves up, yeah? So if the fist feels a little weird for you, try to spread through wide through those fingertips, and we're gonna lift it up. Now if that's still too much for you, that is okay. Maybe come onto your fingertips and just practice putting some of that weight into your hand, right? So everyone's gonna feel a little bit different here. Maybe you're really pushing yourself up. Let's do 8 more here. Oh, these are hard, right? I love them. Oh my. Ooh, so we're gonna flip over. Let's try that other side. So you're gonna take that bottom arm, you're gonna give yourself a hug. We're gonna take this hand in front. Maybe you're making a fist and you're gonna push it up. Maybe you're pushing your hand down, really pushing it up. Maybe you're just putting all your weight into your fingers and seeing how that feels right now. Maybe pushing up is just a little bit too much right now. That's okay. Right wherever you're at. Let's try 8 more, okay? Ooh. There you go. I'm like struggling on this side. Oh yeah, all right, let's come on up. Let's find our comfortable seated position again. So that's one definitely that you can practice into. Might be a little tough on those wrists, so being really nice to those wrists. So let's bring our hands together, elbows together, and we're gonna squeeze it up. So I want that core nice and pulled in, and you're just lifting. All right, we're gonna get a little crazier. So you're gonna separate those hands. We're gonna keep those pushes, pushing them up. Gorgeous. Let's bring those arms out nice and wide, really open them up, and I want you to touch the top of your shoulders. Try to keep your elbows lifted, core engaged. Squeeze it. Gorgeous. All right, hold it here. Let's pull those elbows in. Open them up. Ooh. So these are great ways to build some of that strength and endurance in your arms. So then when you do add weights, we're good. But right now what we're doing is we are really building that inner strength of all these muscles should be able to support themselves. All these muscles should work together, all these different synergists. Ooh. The shoulders are such an interesting muscle because we have all of these different little things running through, right? You know, you have your, biceps brachii that really pull that forearm closer to your humerus. But then we have all these things that connect to like your glenoid cavity and your coronoid process and your acromion and all these different things on your scapula and your clavicle. So all these different interesting muscles, and then on top of that we've got our deltoid that's kind of like a big old button over the top of it, and there's your anterior and your posterior side of your deltoid, so it wraps around all of that to kind of give you some protection. But you hear people's like shoulders slipping out and things like that. It is because of the connection to the scapula, or a connection to your clavicle that gets kind of messed up. The rotator cuff is actually your teres minor under here, and then a bunch of muscles on top of your scapula. So the rotator cuff is a really interesting muscle. Anyway, sorry, I'm giving you all this anatomy. So we're gonna reach it forward. We're gonna squeeze it back. I think it's helpful when you get into exercise to kind of understand and connect with your anatomy, even if maybe you don't necessarily feel. So really reach it forward and squeeze those elbows back behind you like you're trying to get them to touch. I think it's helpful to kind of start to create that mind-body connection and understand, okay, well, what muscle are we working? You know, what muscle do I need to work? You know, what motions feel good, what motions don't feel good, why? And kind of working in our own range of motion, trying to understand our bodies just a little bit better. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna bring our elbows to touch, then lift your elbows up. Elbows to touch, up. Ooh. I hope that you are feeling it. Gorgeous. Ooh. All right, let's bring that arm over. Let's hug it in. Oh, big stretch. Let me look over that shoulder. So I hope you join me for this challenge. Hope you come back tomorrow. We've got a little Pilates workout. Ooh. So let's do some big neck circles. So ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Nice. We're gonna bring our arm up. Let's pull that elbow back. Lift that chest. Ooh, let it all go. Other side, lift that arm up. Pull that shoulder. So also, the workouts are gonna get longer and longer. So I hope that you join me. Wednesday, we're gonna do some leg strength. Friday, we have flexibility. And Tuesday and Thursday this week, we're gonna have a Pilates flow. And this week is all beginners. If you're new to fitness, this is the perfect time to get into it. This is gonna help you get into shape. Next week, we're gonna ramp it up a little bit. We're gonna get a little harder. We're gonna start to use some weights. And we're just gonna keep on getting harder for 4 weeks until you are in really good shape. And I promise you, you're capable of anything you put your mind to. Thank you so much for joining me. Follow along with this challenge. Type in below, I'm doing the challenge in the comments below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. you.